Oh, excellent. 2 in a row, back-to-back live once again with me and the YouTube fam. I appreciate you if you're watching the replay right now. Thank you so much. So I got this awesome email. Okay, got this awesome email the other day. There's people trickling. Got this awesome email. This is from an individual. Okay, got it right here, Jerome. Give me tight on this, Jerome. About to drop some knowledge. Okay, so back in September, my Equifax was 537, and yesterday it said 704. You are amazing. I used the DIY packet and purchased from you in only 2 rounds of letters, and only used 2 rounds of letters thus far. So only went through 2 months. Okay, 2 months. Score went from 537 to 704. And you know how it is. Sometimes you check back and then you don't want to check for a while. And then you're like, okay, I'll get the package. I'll do the deal. Get it at 609creditrepair.com, right? Then sent out a couple of rounds of letters. Negative items came off. Collections, deleting all our collections. 537 to 704. It's amazing, amazing. So she's going to be sending out her next round of letters. It's phenomenal. Thank you so much for sending that in. The real deal. Yes. The real Camille. What was her name? The real Camille. Hey, Brandon from Dallas. Hey, good to see you from Dallas. I know two lives in a day. Man, you know, I'm excited. I love working with you guys. I love doing the credit repair live. I love getting the emails squared away. I love doing the credit repair. I love it. It's my passion. It's what I'm passionate about, baby. That's my baby. And my dog. But, you know, being an individual who, you know, spends all his time in the business, I want to get back to business. All right. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning. Good morning, Adrian. Let's see what I'm trying to keep up. DJ Lady JTV, subscribe, child. Good afternoon. How are you, DJ Lady TV? How do you dispute student loans, Brian Cobb? Okay. Number 1, you're going to send that letter to exercise your equity. Okay. You're going to send it right to the people that hold the loan. See if they have a master promissory note. A lot of these individuals are not coming back with promissory notes, surprisingly enough. You can also dispute directly with the bureaus with the 609 letters, and we are seeing stuff come off. It's phenomenal. Put in for Jerome's job. You put in for Jerome's job. Hey, man, you know, Jerome's fan, you know, so it's hard that, you know, when you do business with family and friends, Jerome. Natasha Love. Hey, good to see you, Natasha. All right. Kolika. Okay. Miss Walker, first timer. Good to have you. Tamara, good to see you from Florida. Solutions. Hey, brother. Let me see. Make sure that you got Beyond Committed package. Okay. Yes. Which package has the dismissed BK letter? The Beyond Committed package. Okay. Email. Okay, cool. Dismissed BK letter. Beyond Committed package. All right. South Florida. Good to see you. Good to see you, Braveheart. Good to see you, man. You've come a long way. All right. Mo Wallace joined the Awesome Life group. Guys, the Awesome Life group, if you're watching the replay, some individuals might not know the Awesome Life group is where we do the credit repair services for you. Okay, I've gotten some questions here about, you know, what do I do with collections? What do I do with these charge-offs? We know we can dispute them. We know we want to find the violations, but if you don't want to do it, we can do it for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. All right, so this individual's a little confused, sent the first round, but wants to know more about second round. Go ahead. You have a question, you can put that on there. Yes, I will provide my email. You would like to provide an email? I'm going to put it up here for you right now. Sometimes you see me type in on email, and here's the thing. If you're watching the replay, you're not on live right now, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you can get in touch with me. I'm going live more. As Mr. Allen said, this is 2 back-to-back, okay? You can get more access with me, more value here, all right? So that's my email. Yes, you're welcome. Tina from Chicago, shout out. Chi-Town. What's the difference between the packages? The Beyond Committed package is everything that the other smaller packages have, okay? So some of the smaller packages, some people are like, hey, man, I don't need all that. All right, brother, I need to start economically. And a lot of people start economically, and then they're like, oh, well, you know what? Let me get some of these other things. So, and a lot of that is broken down for you on 609creditrepair.com. You can see where it is, okay? Wow, Levon went from 520 to 650 in 2 rounds. From 520 to 650 in 2 rounds. And this is why I want y'all to be a part and do this type of live stream and leave the comments for each other so you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that the other side is there. 650, I mean, that's wonderful. After 2 rounds, going to be in the, yeah, I was using the HIPAA disputes to jump to 700, over 20 negative item accounts removed beyond committed package, over 20 negative accounts, removed beyond committed package. This is phenomenal. I want you, if you're watching right now and you're struggling, you're thinking, man, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's there for you. The other side is there. I was talking to a buddy of mine, came into town recently, and is getting himself to that other side now. We had a little discussion because, friends, family, they want to know. They're like, man, you did it for yourself. How you doing it? Teaching people, giving back, that kind of stuff. So it's so important. So far, 5 things of my husband in credit came off, and my score boosted up 12 points, and my husband 10 points. Thank you so much for going to do the second round. All right, that's awesome, Miss Love. That's awesome. What letter are you looking for, Mr. Christmas? Okay, started with 500s. I'm up to 655. Whoa! Mr. White just got a repo off. Congratulations. This is admiration. Congratulations. Thumbs up to you guys. I'm pumped for y'all. This is phenomenal. Got your Beyond Committed package like a year ago, Mr. Braveheart, and it's working wonders. Fantastic. Okay. So this is a question. Okay. One of the reports says potentially negative on one of the CC's credit cards. And the other shows good standing. Okay. Just this week, I received a letter in the mail from the credit card company letting you know that they saw your dispute, letting you know they've increased your limit. They're letting you know they've increased your limit. Should you be concerned? Okay. So one says potentially negative. The others look good on your report. See, this is why these accounts be inaccurate on your report. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to update the status from potentially negative to paid as agreed. Paid as agreed. No negative items, no late payments. This was a question right here on the live stream. If you had, if there was any little tic-tac late payment or something, okay, if something's on your report, if it says late or whatever, you want to address that. If not, then that's an inaccurate, they're putting that in the wrong bracket, and that's a violation, and they need to switch that. But man, if they increased your limits and the credit card company is happy with you and on the other reports it's all good, you should be all good. Should you be concerned? No, never be concerned. People will be asking me to be like, should I be concerned? Should I be worried? No, because you got me right here now, okay? You got the power of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and all that good stuff. So you should never worry. You should not be afraid. And if you're already in good standing with them, you're good to go, man. You're good to go. So you want to find out if there was any, late payments or if there are inaccurate stuff on there. Have that updated to positive, or if it just says potentially negative and it's not negative, because again, potentially, and it's not negative, you can leave it alone if it's all positive. Or if there's some weird classification on there, you can say, this needs to be changed to paid as agreed. It's not a problem. Okay. Oops. It's interesting. I'll move a little too quickly here. Let's see. Okay, so this is a good question. Why in a Chapter 7 discharge does it show all of the derogatory accounts included with the bankruptcy and just one bankruptcy? Because what they do is they change the account and they say it's included in bankruptcy and they show the discharge and they leave it. This is why this is so damaging. You got to dispute that stuff off. You got to get the BK off. That's why it's really, really a nasty business. They double report stuff, just like when something goes to charge off. Why did they leave the charge off? It's in collections, right? Only the collection should be there. In fact, we go with the 623 method and they tell us all the time, oh, well, we don't have the negatives. We don't have anything, right? We get sent to all the collection. It's the same thing with the BK. They discharge everything and then they just leave it on there. And it's unfortunate too. Even after winning a court case, sometimes they'll leave stuff on there, right? So collector will come and sue, it gets dismissed, and then they just leave it. Unless it's dismissed with prejudice, you'll have to dispute it. These guys find out all sorts of ways to try and mess with us, and it's a violation of your rights. Let's see, Rashada Evers. Sorry, I missed a couple of deals here. I want to make sure that I go back and try and get everybody's questions in a timely manner. Okay, so all of a sudden Midwest collection showed up. All right, you have no idea where they came from. Can I dispute this? Have no clue. Yes, you can dispute it. Send a validation letter directly to them. Find out where they're getting their information. They will tell you who they're quote unquote collecting for, and you'll know. Check on your report and see what else is available to you as per, collection. Was it a collection? Is it in-house? But Midwest is a third party. How do you use the Jewelry Club card effectively? It's 5K limit to boost your score. Okay, so once you get your product, you pay it off. You can leave it there for a period of time. It'll help your credit utilization. If you happen to use it a little bit here and there, fine with them, but it's really a store card, so you're probably not gonna, you know what I'm saying? The big thing is the utilization, the on-time revolving credit. Yeah, honestly, no. Okay, so if you're having issues with one bureau, right, so Experian, and not another, and you're getting deletions from the other, you can redact any information you don't want the other bureaus to have, and you can circle and show, hey, this was deleted. And we've seen, I've helped individuals, right? You can always add a line and be like, the other Equifax has deleted, you need to delete it immediately, right? What is the phrase to ask for indebtedness? Oh, okay. So I can quote this for you. So, letter to exercise your equity, the letter of indebtedness. Okay. So this is what you'll utilize for promissory notes, student loans, mortgages, credit card contracts. I mean, anything really. You can do this for anything that you're supposed to have a letter for a note. All right. And also, goodwill letters. Okay, so you want to stay on your goodwill letter. So you're saying you sent a goodwill letter, they don't want to update it, this and that. Call, okay, send another goodwill letter. Dispute directly with the bureaus. Late payment, we have a late payment letter as well. On the 609 letter, send in, said unverified late payments, right? Unverified late payments. They will adhere to it because it happened to me. I had stuff that it would say, oh, well, we can't update your late pays, or we shouldn't, or we don't want to. And then someone else would say, yeah, we can, and we're able to. And then another person would say, okay, cool. Well, I'm not real sure. And then you'll dispute with the bureaus, and they'll come back and they'll say, okay, yeah, that's fine. And you just start pushing on them from both sides. So it will work. It has worked. Seen it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so let's get this letter up for you guys. Someone asked, what is the phrasing for the letter of exercise of equity? All right, so the idea here is that you're sending a letter to them, okay? All right. I would like to make arrangements to settle the above matter. Referenced accounts, please provide me a statement together with your assurance of the acceptance of payment, immediate exchange for the original instrument of indebtedness in its original form. Okay, so people get worried. They're like, oh, payment and this and that and all this. Only if they provide the original instrument of indebtedness in its original form. A lot of times they want to send a copy so it doesn't push your hand to have to pay. Okay, so you don't have to, you might sweat it, like, oh no, you're just trying to see what they have. A lot of times you don't see what they have until you ask. And a lot of times what they do is they'll send you a link. They'll say, oh, well, it's over here with Navient now and it's electronic and we don't know. Take a look at the link. I'm like, what? A link? No, not acceptable. Wow. Okay. I have a collection from an eviction that keeps reporting a balance increase. Nope. Inaccurate right out the gate. I'm getting ready to get rid of it. Okay, cool. With the eviction, okay, not only can you dispute that inaccuracy of this is how much they say I owe, and this is how much I actually owe, right? But you can start right out of the gate, just dispute it, right? Just say, hey, I need to verify this, okay? I need your method of verification. And do it with all the players that we've talked about now. Screening reports, okay? Rent grow, screening reports, all right? Core logic, nexus, evictions. All right, so those are the guys you want to look at first, yeah? Dispute them out of there. Come back around to the 3 bureaus, dispute them out of there. send letters directly to these quote unquote collectors or whoever has this eviction. Sometimes they do wild things. They keep it in house and they do weird junk with it because they're not even 100% sure. Send a letter. You could exercise your equity, be like, hey man, what's up? Where's this lease? A lot of times they don't have the lease. You can send validation letters. There's a lot you can do. And I just got off of a email with an individual, and they're like, oh man, I sent a few rounds. I don't know. I'm like, there's plenty of opportunity. If you only done your credit repair for a couple of months, right? Credit takes a few months, right? So that you get the ball rolling. They want you to stop. They want you to get worried. They want you to scare. Never worry, never fear. All right. Okay. Disputed an apartment and was a grantor. Asked for proof of signature, was not on the new lease, so they removed it from your account, right? But still with the daughter because you were co-signing. Okay, great. So if they don't have any information for this, they need to remove it out of, like we talked about, RentGrow, LexisNexis, CoreLogic, all that stuff. Those bureaus have to maintain it wherever it is. You got to hunt down where it is. Yeah, and I know it's a pain in the butt, but ask the people where it is, or if it's on your bureaus, find out where they're getting their information from. Because a lot of times they'll say we verify with eOscar, right? And we know we have a demand letter for eOscar, right? Or they'll say we verified with LexisNexis. They straight up will tell you now where this stuff is, because they have to divulge their method and where they're getting their information from. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay. I see where Mr. Johnson helping out. Cool. Yeah. If it's been 30 days, yeah, has it been 30 days since you sent amazing art to AA? Probably want to send the second round if it's been 30 days. If it's been 30 days since they got it, you gave them the time, the extra few days to postmark your response, then yeah, you can probably send your second round. Yes, you can note on unverified late payments in your next round of letters. Yes, if you missed that. All right. So you have late payments. You've got the BK. One company showing BK discharge. You've got inquiries. The package that's going to be the best for you. You've got a lot of stuff going on here. You want to grab that beyond committed package. I know, and I stress it right. And it's like, it's a little bit of an investment, but it's much, 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 much less than having someone else, do it for you, or we can do it for you, right? If you really need to. But the more economical route is do yourself side at 609creditrepair.com. Or again, if you really, some of y'all doing real well, y'all entrepreneurs. One individual came out here and was like, I got a new BMW, Brandon. I sweat nothing. I got good credit. I got cash. So maybe you want us to do it at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. Let's see. Yes, my FICO, credit check total. Those are places where you can check your stuff. Excellent. Yes, you're very welcome. Kirsha Coleman. Thank you. You're very welcome. Oh, wow. Someone said they removed their BK as well. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. All right. So you've sent a few rounds of letters. Okay. Should you start from round one? Interesting. So we have there's four levels of letters. You can go to small claims court. You can send collection validation letters. Essentially, a few people will do like 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and then they'll just stop, right? Stops a year ago, and then they want to know where to pick up, right? You can usually pick up where you left off if you've maintained good documentation, right? Some people are like, well, I don't have all this and this and that. And you've done that step. You've done that stuff. They haven't provided the validation. Send the validation letters. Send your next round of letters. Get ready to file complaints. All right. Let's see what we got. What we got. So is the eviction. Can student loans lower your credit? Can student loans lower your credit score? Yes, student loans could lower your credit score. They could also boost your credit score. It's very intriguing. If you've got late payments on them, yes. If you're paying off all on time, right? Some people are like I said, I had a conversation with an individual last night. We went to dinner, and old buddy of mine came into town and was talking about paying off loans, student loans, and how it helped the score, and having long payment history on that maintain. I mean, he's got really good credit. He's just trying to get his credit utilization down. That's really where he's at right now. So with you, it just depends too. Do you have a high debt to income ratio? You're trying to get a house and they're kind of looking at it funny, or car or something, and they're kind of like, we don't know. It just depends. All right. But if you're paying on time, man, your score is going to go through the roof. The P.S. The letters really work. I have deletions done for my friends. That's fantastic. Good job. All right. So what? Oh, the evictions. Okay, great. So when you're disputing with LexisNexis, CoreLogic, RentGrow, AppFolio, the three bureaus, Innovist, wherever this eviction is, you're sending your 609 letters. They are under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Yeah. So that's what you can utilize. You just want to make sure you're sending them to the rest. What are the sequentials for the eviction to get the best results? Okay, so you want to hunt down where it is, where it is, right? So get all your reports, what we just talked about, hunt it down, find out. A lot of people know that they're going to the apartments and they're getting denied, and people will be like, "Hey, man, why am I getting denied?" Right? They'll usually be like, "Man, apartment complex. Let me tell you something. Get it tight, Jerome. These apartment complexes want to rent to individuals. They want to make money. I've heard of apartment complexes telling people to do XYZ on their credit, all sorts of wild stuff. I'm not going to put it out here, but I've heard all sorts of wild stories. They're trying to clean up the credit, say, oh, well, maybe you could do this, maybe you can do that, maybe you could do this, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. Because some of these techniques I don't want to put out that are just, they're not good stuff for us because we have the stuff that we need. And they don't know what they're talking about, but they are telling people to clean up their credit and trying different things. They will let you know where this stuff is. So the sequential event is finding out, because someone asked, what's the sequential event? Finding out where it is, disputing it out of there, sending validation letters to whomever says they have this information, and go around through that process, file complaints if you need to. But I've seen eviction come out. I've seen it with my own two eyes. And we have a video on here of a young woman who did it within relative like 30, 60 days, something like that. She did CoreLogic, LexisNexis, and then was able to dispute with the bureaus and was gone. She was able to get her apartment. All right, let's see here. Steve Brown, finally happy to be here. Tell Jerome I said what's up. All right, Mr. Brown. Jerome says what's up. All right. Jerome's kind of quiet. He's quiet. He's a quiet guy. That's behind the scenes. Oh man, Jerome. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to. Let's see here. Oh, what is self-lender? Somebody asked, what is self-lender? Okay. Let me get you the link for self-lender. It is a secure loan. Weird, right? It's very strange. It builds your credit while you save. Okay. No credit score required for self-lender. Okay. Join, you build, you save, they say, right? You're putting up your own money. It's basically like a certificate of deposit. You can do it. You can do these things at your old local credit union or whatever, right? Your own local bank, whatever. Self-lender is just kind of making it more easily ready available. People, Mr. Tim White has put out, he's boosted his score maybe 60 points with self-lender. So you're making good on-time payments, right? Boop, 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 boop. It goes into a little account for you, which is great. But it ties up funds. It ties up money. When I was younger, I didn't have all this stuff for, I'm gonna put up with self. I didn't have all this extra capital to put into secure cards and secure self-lender and all this stuff. I was worried. I was stressed. I was struggling. So if you are in a position to do so, please by all means do so. It will help boost your score. If not, no worries. We have other means, disputes. Okay. We have the primary cards. If you're not in an active 13, right, you can do a My Jewelry Club and the New Coast and all these stuff that we've talked about. Yeah. So there are options for you, but self-lender is basically a certificate of deposit where you're putting your own money and you're making on-time payments. You're building your credit while you save cash. It's kind of an interesting process, but again, it takes your own money, your own capital. The reason your score goes up so much with those is because not only is it non-revolving installment loan, but you're getting a new mix, right? So now you got the primary line, you've got the installment loan, Booyah! Now you got something even better. And you're going to get all that on-time payment history. Long scores are really good, right? Or long payment history. Let's see. Okay, so something was removed. You haven't gotten a response back from the bureau, so you're looking at the old credit monitoring, the old Credit Karma. Get something better than Credit Karma, right? But you use Credit Karma. You know, everybody's using it as a barometer, no biggie. But it says removed. If you get a response back, this is the thing. If you're hustling, everybody's hustling, want to get their results ASAP, right? Everybody's trying to do it. Check the mail. Give it some time, okay? Check the mail. If you don't want to, you can go directly to the bureau, or you can go to, here's the other thing, creditchecktotal.com usually is $1 for 7 days. They usually have a trial. You can take a look there, see what they've got on the reports. But if it says removal, okay, maybe you keep an eye on it. If you really want to send your next round of disputes, you think it's been the full 30 days, you could leave it off and keep an eye on it, right? Because it's removed, okay? It's better to get this stuff in your hot little hands in the mail, okay, and wait. Because if you don't get it within 30 days, you send a non-response letter and then they have to delete it. So it's better to wait. A lot of people, see, this is the thing. A lot of people are worried about eOscar. No, if they use eOscar, we got letters for eOscar. If they don't respond in 30 days, we've got letters to have them delete in 30 days. So take the time, enjoy, salivate, wait for it. Enjoy them not responding. Enjoy them using eOscar. You know what I'm saying? Now you're feeling it. Now you're feeling the power you have. Instead of being like, oh man, I got to get this done, this and that, and all this, right? You're going to get these up from 500s into the 700s. You're going to get all these great responses. Okay. Support. You can dispute the support. Just make sure you're not in the rears, right? And you can dispute. Okay. Miguel. Okay. Just make sure you're not in the rears. All right. Does Credit Check Total have the partial account numbers? Yes, they usually have the partial account numbers. Again, partial account numbers. Okay, some individuals were looking for account numbers. Know that for your protection, for their protection, all this stuff, what they say, right? You're not going to get the full account number. But Credit Check Total usually is a little bit better. Yeah. Husband has paid tax liens still reporting. Oh no, it's unpaid. Talk to no. You get that satisfied letter, you send that in, and tax liens since April. They're supposed to be gone. Boom, gone, no more. Dispute it right away. The inaccuracy, they need to remove it or take them to court. Easy. That's a win for you. There's legislation out there. All these public records for tax liens need to be gone. Okay. Okay. Is a update. Okay, so if you've got late payments, even though it says paid discrete, you want to get those late payments off. It makes a difference, right? You might be, yeah, depends on how many on-time payments you have, but goodwill letters may be the way to go. If not, we talked about that, right? Dispute those late payments. Okay, so the increase on your loans is coming from, and this is Barry, from the interest, right? So it's happening. Yeah, or if it's in forbearance or whatever. Yes. You can, okay, you can dispute them, and you can use the letter of to exercise your equity like we talked about before, right? Yeah. So you want to dispute them, get them off of there, find out who's a no, get them discharged, get them off of there, completely gone, right? That's the idea. So if they're reporting interest, you can't, you can't, if that's accurate, that's part of the process, right? But we've got other stuff to get them off, right? Okay, excellent. All right, let's see, I'm gonna do some more here. Okay, very interesting. Oh, wait, let's see. Brandon. Oh, wow. Wow, Brandon, I got your Beyond Committed package. The Beyond Committed package is a steal. Okay, I've never seen anything like it. Wow. Other credit repair companies don't know some of this stuff. You're an expert. Thank you so much. I don't know if that's a facetious. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Sorry guys. There's somebody in here. Doing too much stuff. We always get someone. We always get someone. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. Little stuff. Little spam stuff. Okay. Oh, great question. Okay, cool. Let me talk to you a little bit about this non-response letter, and then I will let y'all get to y'all days. Okay, get back to it. Enjoy. Let me see what we got here, all right? I want to make sure that I get this wording properly for you so you understand what's on. So I'm going to ask about non-response letters. All right, guys. So if you're watching the replay, hit that bell for notifications next time I go live, okay? We'll do your live questions and answers right here on YouTube so you can enjoy, find out what other people are doing, how they're getting to the other side, and how we can help you get to the other side. 609creditrepair.com if you want to do it yourself, or if you want us to do it, theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. So with a non-response letter, they get the 30 days like they normally do to respond. All right. You enclose a copy of the letter that you mailed to them via certified mail, and you show that, hey, you asked for verification. Here is the tracking. This is why we send certified letter. It was more than 30 days since you responded, according to 1629E. All right. Okay. This is why they need to have this disputes removed. Okay. I request that you immediately delete this information from my credit reports. Okay. Please send me an updated credit report. Okay. Very simple. We've done that before. We'll do it again. We'll keep sending it. We'll keep doing it. All right. Oh, cool. Let me put up my website. The website has everything you need for the company. .com. All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right, guys. Wonderful. I got to get back to doing some emails, doing some credit repair. So any last questions? What do you do with collection agency letters that they're sending you? You can keep them in your file as proof that they didn't send you anything. Or if it's a validation letter, you send directly to the collector. Sorry, I just got a spam call there. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in the afternoon, on a Friday afternoon. I want you to go enjoy your weekend, okay? Have fun. Don't sweat it. Don't worry, okay? We got this. We got this, guys, okay? So I appreciate you so much. I want you to have the best possible life you possibly can, all right? We're going to, one day, maybe we'll do a subscriber meetup in person, all right? So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I appreciate you all. We're over 60,000 subscribe tribe strong, okay? I'm going to see you in the next live stream, all right? We got some videos coming out, some fantastic stuff. Stay tuned here. Thank you. If you missed anything, you can email me. My email's up there. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the other side. Take care.